Dungeons and Dragons will begin in a moment. Bonwyn, everybody's kind of dispersed. Bizard's gone back to his shop to take a look at, investigate the book.
You can still say it. It makes people happy to have Reading Rainbow in their head.
Yeah.
To take a look in the book and find possible answers to help you. Oh, don't come at us. Don't come at us, Reading Rainbow.
Yeah. We know how you treat LeVar
I'm sure we've come closer than that. Yep. They've all dispersed, go about their day. We'll reconvene later. And it's just you and your dad. Your mom hasn't returned yet. And he says, you got some time to help out with some of these beds?
Of course. How are things going over at the school? I know I've kind of had my own stuff going on. And are the kids doing good?
They seem to be doing okay. Your mom's saying that they're, most of them are sleeping through the night again.
Good.
And we're trying to outfit the school. It's not a school anymore. So, trying to outfit it as more of like a
dormitory.
Yeah, exactly. Like a more formal orphanage. Like, I don't know where all these kids keep coming from, but they're here.
Yeah.
So we might as well try and
we got to take care of them
as best we can.
And I know, all the folks from the Lakeside community, I've heard, are just helping so much, and
we've been spending lots of time up there. They've been making up some beds, some comfy things,
and we'll get some.
We went from 40 kids to 1,000. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That was just hyperbole. There's not actually 1,000 kids.
Yeah. There's at least 100 of them in that school now. So
Yeah, and I heard now that June's not having to do the day-to-day, she's teaching some classes and stuff, and we're getting them all reading, and that's the school's been closed for so long. It's makes me so happy that these kids are getting fed and housed, and we're not, it doesn't matter what's going on the other side of the river. We're taking care of our own.
That's right. And we just need to keep them out of our business. Just hide the books, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what I hear they do anyways. He's continuing working on the
I assume
on the
we're
bed
sawing and hammering. And
this whole forge thing is just I feel like I should know how to help you in this, but I don't know. Maybe it's been too long, and it's gone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just a blank. I tried all the normal things, and nothing's working, and it's frustrating. But also, Dad, it's kind of scary. What's going on?
I don't know. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've seen some things, but I'm okay.
Well, I'm not going to push. You never have. But if you feel like you need to talk to get some things off your chest, I'm here. Your mom's here.
Thanks, Dad.
It sounds like that there was some real weird stuff going on, and
some real weird stuff, and somebody got left behind, and we got the kids out, but it's just been a hard few months, Pirates, monsters, disappeared for 3 weeks to a scary place. Kind of a weird year.
Pirates? Dungeons and Dragons is a D&D actual play podcast, and I'm your dungeon master, Russ Moore, he, him. Also with me today is Amy Moore as Alydin, she, her.
The shiny eye is just as useless as my regular eye.
Carla Maxted is Bonwyn Everbane, she, her.
So I know what I get from the Forge. What does the Forge get from me?
Tom Laird is Kevlarin Goldweave, he, him.
Ribeiro? I've heard of you.
And Kyle Classett is Bizard the Wizard, he, him.
Yeah, last time you messed with books, you got in trouble.
Dungeons and Dragons is a Patreon-supported podcast, and we'd love for you to join us over at patreon.com/dumbdragoncast. Right now, when you sign up, you'll get a 7-day free trial and instant access to so many amazing bonus episodes. More of what you love. Come find it today at patreon.com/dumbdragoncast. And now, fuck it, let's play. We zip over to the Brood Awakening, and Cav, you're just walking in with your 2 guards in tow. Bench sees you come up and says, Cav, can I get you anything? How about your entourage? That's not his voice. It's more back here. Yeah. Can I get you anything? Yeah, there it is.
Nothing for me today, but whatever the gentlemen want, you go ahead and greet him on me.
Well, we are on the job. Just a couple waters, please. And
Come on, you guys are so lame. Just have a drink. What's it gonna cost you?
it's okay. You go. You have a seat here. Maybe get a drink. No, can't encourage that. We'll just get some wings.
It's a good choice. They do great wings
Thanks,
here.
Bench.
Better on wing night. You guys probably never been here for wing night.
He sends the order back and comes up to you, Cav, and says, "So, what's did you get your job back yet? They still got the people following you around? Have they what's happening?"
Not much happening on that front. Seems I'm kind of just... Look, the wheels of justice turn slowly, they told me. So, I guess I have a little bit of time to kill before that kind of gets ramping up. But no job.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So,
Well, okay, let me rephrase. I'm suspended with pay.
I was just going to ask. I was like, well, hold on. This is a
I am a government
position.
employee, after
So,
all.
like, you're not working, but you are still getting paid.
That's
right?
how he's able to
Absolutely.
treat the guards, too.
Yeah. I'm on leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Administrative leave.
Yeah, administrative leave.
Okay, well, I was gonna say if you need a job, need some extra money, but if you've got you covered, then that's great until they figure out, which jail they're gonna put you in. I guess.
I guess. I might take you up on that job, though. I've got some free time, so...
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you come with bouncers too, so it's like 3 for 1.
Well, I think once they see that I'm, not a threat to run, that they'll back off a little bit. Right, guys?
No, we won't.
Eh?
No. They're just shaking their heads in the
They'll
corner.
run the second you turn your backs. I'll run you down.
How fast do you think you can run?
Oh, I mean, you've seen me run, not very.
That's why we wear the full armor. So we can still catch them. It's fine. Just got the
Man, I feel
bolo.
bad for those guys.
Oh, yeah, no, they
Full
just do nothing
armor.
but sweat in full armor all day. I walk around town doing nothing.
He's sitting out on the patio at those buns.
Yeah,
dough,
hanging out at
just-
them buns, though. I'm at the weird sister potion shop. Whatever.
Some time passes, and you get some snacks, and you're chatting with Bench, and then door opens, and there's you hear some footsteps, but not. But people have been coming and going. There's a little tap on your shoulder. Excuse me, are you Kevlarin Goldweave?
Yes, that is I, one and the same. Pleasure to
Okay.
meet you. What would your name be?
Alfonso. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Ribeiro? I've heard of you.
I heard you're a really
try
good
and
dancer.
I try and go incognito.
Good dance.
But no, I've just come to tell you that your court date has been set.
That seems very timely. I was just telling my friend that I was told it was going to be a little while.
Oh, well, it has been some time as you've been, charged, and then you were gone, but then you came back, and now you're here. So your date's going to be in 2 weeks to the day.
Okay, sounds good.
Do you have anybody to
I'm a lawyer.
Act as your lawyer?
Genial. I'm a lawyer.
I mean, yeah, me and my good friend here.
Oh, Carla's new character.
Bit of a dream team for a little while here, so it'll probably be
Right,
them.
So defending yourself. Are you taking self-defense, or would you like an appointed attorney?
I mean, I've taken some self-defense classes, but in this case, no. I will go for the attorney.
Of course, yes. Yeah. We'll make sure to set you up with somebody who's well-versed in your specific situation. All right, so yes, 2 weeks at the
Wait,
courthouse.
what kind of law do you do?
It's like real estate, mostly. Real estate.
Yeah, okay.
What
yeah,
kind of
that
crime
sounds good.
do you
Set me
do?
up. Yep, that sounds great.
So not the real estate lawyer. Perfect. 2 weeks to the date at the courthouse. Bring your attorney will be there, ready to meet you.
Wait, I don't even get to meet them before our first court date?
Oh, they've been full. They will be fully briefed on your.
That's illegal. Objection.
You may meet them the day before if you wish.
I would very much like that. I have some things to tell them.
All right. Well, we'll make sure that that's done. Once you have your appointment, we'll send you a letter to. Are you still staying at the divorced dad's hotel?
Yes, actually, and it's the Suites this time.
The Suites.
That's why I live there too.
I know.
Hey, neighbor.
I know.
Okay, well, we'll make sure that's delivered to you. Any other questions you have for me?
No, I guess just more of a statement that I'm innocent and I didn't do it. But we'll cover that later
I have
on.
no say in the hearing. And he gives you the letter that he was reading off of, and he turns and goes to leave. At least you have a court date now.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if that's good or bad. That just means that, like, it's maybe a little sooner than I thought it might be, but that's fine. It's fine, right? It'll be fine.
It's good to get it out of the way, and they're gonna. You're not guilty of anything, so they're gonna find you totally innocent, and then you just got to go back to. I don't know. You can work here. You can work there. Maybe maybe you just get a fishing boat and take people out on boys' cruises.
I mean, that's an option. I am looking forward to them standing up and saying that I'm totally innocent. That is exactly the ruling I want.
That's probably not what's going to happen. Innocent people go to jail all the time.
For real estate stuff?
For real estate.
Welcome to the middle, everybody. I know what I wanted to talk about. That's right.
Tell us.
We're figuring it
Here
out
it
on
comes.
the fly.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Tom and I are excited.
What I wanted to say was, hey, we're getting into summer, and our release schedule is going to be all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
So
Just rip that Band-Aid off.
Yeah, we're not going to do any false pretenses. You've already seen it. From here on out until September rolls back, every couple weeks, might be on a Monday, might be on a Wednesday, might be all the time. Don't apologize. And Jess is in the chat just apologizing. I'm going to tell her not to apologize. We've already warned you.
We've warned you. And you love us, and you want us to have a little bit of time off in the summer.
Right. Yeah. So we'll get you as many great stories as we can on the regular Dungeons and Dragons feed. But if you're out of them, if you're like, all caught up and they're doing weird summer stuff like going on road trips and things.
Weird.
You can come over to Patreon, patreon.com/DumbDragonCast, where Tom runs a game.
What?
I play a cat who doesn't follow any of Tom's rules, which are very few.
Not.
Very few. So I have to really work hard to not follow the rules.
And I just encourage it. I just yes and that shit till the cows come home. It's wonderful.
Carla and Amy play the moral and logical reasoning factor.
And Russ is just chaos embodied in a furry kitty cat body.
And Kyle's on the most recent season as well.
Goodness. And it's really chachanging the dynamic in a fun way.
A wonderful foil to add into the mix.
Yeah, it's very
sometimes
good.
when a show's been running for a while, and we're talking like a regular running sitcom or drama, and you're like, oh, they found a structure and they're doing the thing, and then they insert a new character.
And then Cousin Oliver shows up and the whole bet's off. That's a very topical Brady Bunch.
Yeah, no kidding.
So.
On fire with the topical
Before
references
all
tonight.
of us were alive.
Yeah. All right, I'll fast forward like 30 years. Poochie. They introduced Poochie into the mix in Itchy and Scratchy. Yeah. Jess is shaking her head, so I know I hit the mark with that one.
Nailed it. Everybody gets it.
Everyone
Nobody
gets
has
it.
questions.
Except I feel like both of those made things bad, and Nash salmon treats.
It just makes everything better.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So introduces a different dynamic in a good way.
In a good
Not
way.
like Poochie. Gosh.
And you can, there's so much audio over there. You can be sick of us again in no time.
Absolutely.
Don't worry.
But also when you're a patron, you get an episode dedicated to you. Like today's patron, Rose.
Thanks, Rose.
Thanks, Rose.
That's nice.
So great to have you here, Rose.
I mean, it's a shame you threw that diamond back into the sea.
Oh my God, I
but,
was thinking the same thing. We need to update our references, Tom. Holy shit. I was like, yeah, Rose, Titanic. What?
You know that
Tom,
movie
that was like
from
40 years
30
ago.
years ago.
Oh, no.
Time is awful and wonderful all
wow.
at the same time.
So if all of these references landed with you, if even one of these references landed with you, come sign up for a 7-day free trial.
Or if none of them did, because the
patreon.com/dumbdragoncast.
earliest one was from like 1999. Just come anyway. Learn some more old people stuff. It's fun.
Right?
You know, old people stuff is great.
We're cool and hip.
We're cool.
That's right. But that's the end of the middle, friends, and we'll get you back to the episode where something fun is happening. I'm sure of
Definitely.
it. Guaranteed.
Absolutely.
All right. Love you all. Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
We cut over to Bizard and Mum's Marvels. And Bizard, you and Alydin are in the back, and you've been looking this book over that you found down at the Everbanes. And you've come across a couple interesting pieces.
Bizarre's just kind of scratching his head and flipping through the pages and stops. And he says, okay, so it's talking about bellows in this section. It's not the bellows that awaken such flame, but memory offered in pain, an echo made physical. The fire must know you.
How can a fire know you? Oh God, she doesn't have to light herself on fire, does she?
I wouldn't imagine. I mean, that is an offering in, in pain. You cut off like a finger or something. I mean, that's the most
Gross.
extreme route. Yes, I wouldn't recommend or really condone it, but it's not the bellows that awaken such flame. So there's a thing in the margins here, except backlash if the forge has been dark for too long. Residual memory storms may manifest.
What's a memory storm? How long is too long?
These are good questions, Alydin. I'm not sure. But the idea of a residual memory, like a residue left over on somebody or something?
Like a memory was taken away, but there's still like little bits of it?
Yeah, or residual memory storms may manifest. Yeah. Think you might be onto something there. Let's see. Keeps flipping through the pages. We've been going through a lot. I know you're also kind of reading over your books. Do you have any questions about what we're doing, or everything making sense on your end?
No, nothing's making sense.
Okay, I'm trying to make sense of it, but there's a page written in arcane script. It looks like it's been magically redacted. Can you read these lines? They just show up as black lines for me instead of text, like something's blocking it out. What is that? Does that look like that to you?
I lift my eye patch. Can I read it?
It is as he describes it. It looks like there's portions of it that have been removed, redacted, covered in some way.
No, it's all kind of blocked out there. This shiny eye is just as useless as my regular eye.
I appreciate the double eye. I appreciate the second pair of eyes. You still gave it your all. So, let's see.
Is there a spell you can do on it to like take off a spell? Like an anti-spell spell?
Yeah, there is dispel magic, but I'd have to double check. I don't believe I have that in my repertoire, as they used to call it at the college. It's a spell book. Well, the margin here on this page says too dangerous, too volatile, but if the line fails, the fire must live on, even if it is not ours. If the line fails. Maybe Malin wrote this.
Like the bloodline? Like her family?
You're so clever. You are so clever. It is going to be so fun helping you learn magic. Oh, but yes, say the name out loud. Declare what the forge has meant or what she hopes to earn. Offer her something she does not want to part with.
But didn't she try that, though? She put her old dagger in there and your little fire buddies.
But that was just one part of this section here. Perhaps it's a straight up instructions.
Whose name does she have to say?
Her own. It was if this was written in the hand of Grandma, then it would have. Of course, she would have written it from her perspective. So speak her name out aloud. Declare what the forge is meant to her. This has got to be direct to her handwriting. And I'm going to try to recall in my memory, does this handwriting look like the handwriting on the note that Bonwyn found?
Yes, so the side notes in the margin, so the expect backlash if the forge, that line, and then the too dangerous, too volatile, both of those lines look familiar based on the writing you saw in the journal entry.
Okay. I believe this here, this is the ritual that Bonwyn will need to do. I wonder in what Thane was saying that it went out not long before we got back, so hopefully that's not too long, and is time still weird for you? Like, I know days and nights are going, but, like, it just doesn't feel right.
I feel like we never left, but also, like, it's been a really long time. Because, like, lots happening. Like,
yeah.
Did you see the school recently?
Mm-hmm.
That place almost looks like a school.
It's really coming together. I'm glad to see the community, grouping together and getting everyone taken care of. But yeah, I just haven't, I don't know, sleep has felt weird. Everything's felt off, but this could be dangerous to do. That's all we know.
Does Bonwyn need to do the ritual?
I would think so, but also,
and can she do magic? Like, could anyone pick up a magic book and do magic?
In this situation, I think it being passed down in the way it is a inherited sort of magic that has worked itself in. That's the only explanation I can think of, because this is not a spell. This is not learned magic. This is a ritual. And I mean, even ritual spells that I have, they are based off of an arcane sigilized spell. So this is not that, but it doesn't mean it can't have magical effects. Rituals hold power. With ritual, there's faith. Faith is compelling to people.
Well, we should probably get this to her?
Yeah. And let's go have some faith in our friend. I believe they can do it.
You both get up and start heading out, and your mom's there, and she kind of...
Bye again, Mom.
She waves, and as you go to close the door to the back room, Bizard, a shimmering bit of light kind of catches your eye as like the door is shutting, and then causes you to pause for a second and take a look back inside. And you look back into the room where you just were, and as if from nowhere, a spool of shimmering thread is hanging in midair in the back room. The light around it wavers like kind of like rainbow and ripples.
I'm going to go grab it.
You take a few steps forward, and it's like as you reach your hand out, it's almost drawn to your hand. And you grab it, and there's a warmth to it. You look it over, and it is exactly that. It's a spool of thread, pretty standard size. Looks like maybe, about 60 feet, probably, all wrapped up.
Okay.
And as you hold it, you hear in your mind a soft hum in a language that you don't understand.
Okay.
Hey, are we going or what?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we are. Sorry. I pocket the thread, close the door. And I'm gonna pull out one of my brain boogers to remember whatever that unintelligible language was. Just
Bizard and Alydin, you're walking through the streets, heading back towards Bonwyn's parents' house. Swinging by Everbane's first to see if she'd come back, but then down to Bonwyn's parents' house. And then you see Cav with his 2 guards just walking up and down the street.
Just getting him sweaty.
I know it's around here somewhere.
Cav, hey.
Oh, hey.
I think Alydin and I found the solution to Bonwyn's problem.
Oh, very cool. Was it in a book?
Yeah.
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 I should really read more books. They have a lot of answers in those things.
Yeah, last time you messed with books, you got in trouble.
Oh, good point. Good point. Yep.
Wow.
It's not really
Sick
funny,
burn.
but you know.
No, but I
Is
mean,
it too soon?
it's what happened, so.
True. Okay. Well, we're headed over to Everbane's right now. You good to go?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go share the good word.
That's right.
No, wait, the good news? Yeah, the good news.
The good news of these good words.
We gotta head to Bonwyn's parents' house. You catch her up on everything that's been going on, and that's where we find you.
Okay. Thank you for reading the book, finding the information. I have to be honest, I still don't think I understand. What do I have to do? I'll just do the ritual and then...
I mean, based off of, it says speak her name aloud. Declare yourself before the forge, perhaps. You know, it is a bond of your family between each other, and so recognize it. Basically, you're saying hi, right? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Just sort of, it's like a long-lost cousin of a cousin of a cousin, and I'm just saying, hey, I'm Malin's great-granddaughter, and like, hello.
It sounds like a good start.
Okay.
Maybe tell it what you want it to do.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also, part of this, maybe you need to, show appreciation. So,
Right.
Look, here's what you mean to me.
Okay.
I mean, it's a good question. What does it mean to you?
That's a good question. I mean, I've been thinking about it a lot, and it means a lot to me and my family and the community, and so... Okay, I can do that. I think.
Yeah. And then it talks about what you're hoping to earn. So, of course, it's a give and take with most relationships, right?
Right, yeah.
So,
yeah, what do I... Because I know what I get from the Forge. What does the Forge get from me? Just like my love? Is that our trade?
Appreciation, and of course, if in these moments, then...
Your grief?
Your grief. And
Mention
kind
the
of,
grief.
Kind of the next part we landed on, but with, something that's emotionally significant.
Right.
So, I think the dagger, what did your dad call it?
Pokey?
Poke.
Pokey.
Hammer.
So, I think we were on with that, and the only thing I don't know about is the last part. It says feed the ember.
Right.
There's no ember.
There is no ember. So it's like a symbolic ember.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking physical because it's got to combust, but yeah, with everything else that's going on here, I think that tracks a lot more than what I was thinking for some reason.
Okay. I mean, you guys want to stay for dinner? Should I go have a heart-to-heart with the Forge right now?
I mean, I could eat.
Okay, well, you guys stay for dinner and maybe help. You'll see. We're getting we got quite a lot of beds going. Maybe help with some desks. Cav, how are you with carpentry, light carpentry?
I mean, if someone shows me, I can follow steps pretty easily.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty basic. I think you'll be all right.
Got it.
Yep, we'll get you sorted out. You're tall. He looks like you can swing a hammer. You can do it.
I have swung a hammer before.
All right, come on over here. Dinner's being made by your mother. Everybody's kind of working on a little bits and pieces. And Bonwyn, you're passing in to go check on your mom, and you pass by a mirror. Out of the corner of your eye, something catches your eye, which causes you to stop. As you walk past this mirror, your reflection stops moving. You come back and look at it, and it looks at you. Your reflection goes dark, and the eyes begin to glow like a deep red. And just with a blink, your reflection disappears before you.
What the fuck is this now? Okay.
What's that, hon?
Nothing, Mom. Just coming in to help.
Dumbgeons and Dragons, Season 4, Episode 30, starring Amy Moore as Alydin, Carla Maxted as Bonwyn Everbane, Tom Laird as Kevlarin Goldweave, Kyle Classett as Bizard the Wizard, and Russ Moore as your Dungeon Master. Dialogue editing and sound design of today's episode is by Russ Moore. Our community manager is Jessica Babiak. Music is from Epidemic Sound, and sound effects are from Epidemic Sound and Boom Library. Our amazing cover art is by Matt Garbutt. And we'd like to say a huge thank you to our supporting producers, Gabriel Lynch, Jessica Babiak, Kat Waterflame, Algaron Kiersen, Perry Mady, Jacob Madden, Old School Gamer D, Craig Zeiss, L.A. Branton, and Chibs1012. Have you been enjoying your time with Dungeons and Dragons? Well, thank you so much for being here. If you're looking for more of what you love, come over to patreon.com/dumbdragoncast, where you're going to get a 7-day free trial. And when you're a patron for at least 3 months, we're going to send you some merch based on the tier you're at. Come on over. We hope to see you over there. Patreon.com/dumbdragoncast. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. We cut over.
I'm sorry, Russ.
You know how many houses
No,
I
you're good.
put away?
Perfect.
Yeah, right.
Just wanted to derail that whole scene for no reason.
I love it. Well, because I'm literally at the bar and there's going to be an obnoxious drunk person.
Always a drunk at the
Absolutely.
bar. Even if it is noon. It's sad.
I would think
but
it might
it's
be
true.
more likely then.
Dungeons and Dragons is a Dumb Dragons production.